Namaste students. So let us discuss some more journal entries. Though we discussed a bit today, let us start with some new concepts and again keep on noting down the facts which I tell you to note down then and there. Make your notes, fine, so that you can revise them as and when required. And journal is the base of accountancy, students. So take it honestly, do your work honestly and do it wholeheartedly and religiously. Got it? So let's start. First transaction is goods sold to Ram 20,000. Fine, we did this entry yesterday only. Goods sold to Ram rupees 20,000. Now I told you to check first of all which two accounts are involved in the transaction. Here goods and Ram. Two accounts are involved, correct? Now, as I told you yesterday also that whenever we are selling goods, we can't use the word goods. We have to use the word sales. Now, the word for cash is not mentioned. It means that this sale is a credit sale. We have sold goods to Ram but on credit. Ram becomes our debtor. Debtor are the assets and they have a debit balance. Moreover, Ram is a personal account, natural personal account. If we are selling goods to Ram, he is going to receive the goods. And as per the rule of personal accounts, debit the receiver. Fine. So, whatever date is given to you in the question, just note down that date. Fine. And whatever ledger folio number is given to you in the question, you write the same here. If no ledger folio number is given to you, then leave this column blank. Okay. So now we are selling goods to Ram. As I told you, Ram account will be debited. Again, Ram is a personal account. He is going to receive the goods. As per the rule, debit the receiver. Fine. And now goods are going out of the business. So when goods are your assets, assets comes under real account, and the rule of real account is debit what comes in and credit what goes out. So here you have to use like the word to sales, and you have to credit sales account because the goods are going out of the business. So entry is Ram to sales. Ram account will be debited. So write in debit column, and sales account will be credited. So write in credit column. Please don't write both the amounts in the same column. Means both the amount should be in the credit and both the amount should not be on the debit side. Because it's clear that at least one account will be debited and other will be credited. And then write the narration. You know how to write it. Either with for or being. For or being goods sold to Ram. Fine. That way you have to write the narration. Now come to the next. Ram returned goods. Now think. We sold goods to Ram, right? And Ram returned goods. So to whom Ram must have returned the goods? To us. Because we have sold goods to him. Correct? It means that after selling the goods, he found some goods defective. So he returned those goods to us. It means goods are again coming back into the business. Goods are assets. Assets comes under real account. The rule of the real account is debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Now as goods are coming into the business, so we have to debit the goods account. But now by what name? Again, if you purchase the goods, use the word purchases. If you sell the goods, use the word sales. If your goods getting back in the form of sales return, then you have to use the word sales return. Fine. So now as goods are coming into the business in the form of sales return, so write here sales return account debited to. Who is giving you these goods back? Ram, because you have sold goods to Ram only. He didn't like the goods. He found some goods defective. So he's going to return the goods to you. Now Ram is a personal account and the rule says that debit the receiver, credit the giver. In this case, the giver of the goods are Ram. Giver of the goods is Ram. So we have to debit Ram's account. Right here, sales returned to Ram. And the value of the goods is rupees 2,000. Got it? Then write the narration also. Now check girls. Just think. If I have sold goods of rupees 20,000 to Ram, Ram has returned goods of rupees 2,000 to me, then now how much amount do I have to receive from Ram? You just apply this case in your case. Suppose if I sold goods to Shruti, fine, and Shruti of rupees 20,000 and Shruti returned goods of rupees 2,000 to me. Now obviously Shruti is going to make payment of rupees 18,000 to me only. She'll not make payment of rupees 20,000. Reason, because the goods of 2,000 though she has returned, she can say that the goods worth rupees 2,000 are with you, then why should I make payment for the same? So similarly in this case, you have sold goods of rupees 20,000 to Ram. Ram returned goods of rupees 2,000 to you. It means Ram is going to give you only and only rupees 18,000. But now what is mentioned in the question, that received 17,500 in full settlement. But instead of getting rupees 18,000 from Ram, you received only rupees 17,500 from him. Ram gave you only rupees 17,500. So in this case, think, is Ram giving you the required amount, less than the required amount, or more than the required amount? You need to think. 18,000 is the required amount. Ram paid rupees 17,500 to us. It means he is making payment to us of lesser than the required amount. So in this case, we have given some discount to Ram. We told Ram that instead of making payment of 18,000, let's give us 17,500 only. So now you think how many accounts are involved in this case. I'll tell you. See, you received 17,500 from Ram. It means first of all cash account is there. Now you have received lesser payment from Ram. You have received rupees 500 less from Ram. It means discount is also there. You have given him a discount being a customer. And who is going to receive the money? Like you are going to receive the money, and who is going to pay you the money? Ram is going to pay you the money. So in this entry, 3 accounts are affected. And this only I told you yesterday that every journal entry will affect at least 2 accounts. It could be more than 2 also, like you can see in this case. Now see how to pass the entry. See, cash, real account, discount, nominal, Ram, personal. It means all the 3 rules will be applicable at the same time. You are receiving cash. It means cash is coming into the business. Cash is an asset. Rule of assets will be applicable. Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. So cash is coming into the business. So you debit cash account. How much cash is coming? 17,500. Correct? Now next is discount. Now discount is there. You have given discount to your customer. Now if you have given discount to your customer, it is an expense for you. You can think you are receiving less payment, dear. You have to receive 18,000, my students, but you are receiving only 17,500. It means you are getting rupees 500 less. It is an expense for you, and all the expenses to be debited as per the rule of nominal account. So write here discount. 500. Now tell me, who is the giver of this one? Who is paying you this rupees 17,500? It is Ram who is making payment to you. Now Ram is a personal account. Ram is giving payment of rupees 17,500 to you. Ram is the giver, and giver should be credited. So total of this side. Now one more thing. Total of debit should always be equal to total of credit. Check. 20,000 in debit, 20,000 in credit. 2,000 in debit, 2,000 in credit. 17,500 plus 500 means 18,000 in debit, 18,000 in credit. I hope this thing is clear. Move to next transaction. Next is purchased goods from Mohan. Now you have purchased goods from Mohan in this case. So entry is crystal clear. Entry is purchases. As goods are coming into the business, so we have to use the word purchases. Purchases account debited to Mohan. is the giver of these goods. Got it? And Mohan becomes our creditor also, and creditor are the liabilities. Because we have purchased goods from Mohan and it's not mentioned whether it is a cash purchase or credit purchase, and moreover the word for cash is not given. So we have to assume this purchase as credit purchase only. So purchases account debited to Mohan account, amount will be 10,000. Next is, keep writing narrations on your own, students. Next is return goods to Mohan. Now you have purchased some goods, your business have purchased some goods, and you found that some goods are defective, some goods are not up to the mark. So in that case, what are you going to do? You are going to return those goods to Mohan. Now if you are returning goods to Mohan, then Mohan is going to receive those goods. Mohan becomes the receiver, right? You yourself you try to understand. No, if I am returning goods to Mohan, then which two accounts are involved? Mohan and goods, correct? So Mohan is going to receive the goods. Mohan is a personal account and the rule says that debit the receiver. Now if you are returning goods to Mohan, then goods are going out of the business. So when you purchase the goods, you use the word purchases. When you sold the goods, you use the word sales. When now you are returning the purchased goods, then you have to use the word purchases return. So right here, Mohan to purchases return. Don't write in abbreviated form, write in full form. Mohan to purchases return. 1,000. Now tell me one thing, students. Assume yourself like as you have a business, fine. You have purchased goods of rupees 10,000 from someone. You have returned goods of rupees 1,000 to that person, fine. So now how much you are going to pay to the firm, or how much? Like let me put it in a different way. Suppose your firm has purchased goods of rupees 10,000 from me. Okay, fine. It means you have to pay 10,000 to me. But what you did, you returned goods of rupees 1,000. So now how much you are going to pay to me? 9,000 only? Fine. But what is written that? Paid cash to Mohan 8,500 in full settlement. Now again the word full settlement has come. Now what is mentioned that instead of making payment of 9,000 to Mohan, we have to make payment of 8,500 to him. So obviously you are getting some benefit. You have to pay 9,000. You are making payment of only 8,500. So in this case, what is going to be the entry? Mohan becomes the receiver because you are going to make payment to Mohan. Mohan is going to become the receiver. Fine. And actual cash goes out is 8,500. Fine. And now you are getting some discount also. So that discount becomes an income for you. And income comes under nominal account. And the rule of nominal account is debit all expenses, credit all incomes. So right here, 2 discount. Fine. So discount of 500 you have got. So you have to write it on the credit side because it is an income. Actual cash goes out of the firm is 8,500. So it should also be on credit side. And now you have made payment to Mohan. So Mohan's account will be debited. Now as I told you, the total of credit side should be equal to debit side. On credit side we have 9,000. So we have to write 9,000 on debit side also in front of Mohan's account. Fine. And cash has gone out of the business. So it is credited. You have got discount. You means your business have got discount of rupees 500. So it is also credited. I hope these entries are clear to you. So let us start with the next entries now.